I'm Ron Bellin, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. Today we got a special show for you. As a matter of fact, we're calling it the Epic Kill Reel. Reason is we're hunting awdads, hogs down south, elk, mule deer out west, and we're also hunting out east and groundhogs all the way to white-tailed deer. We're going to start with Texas and Louisiana hog hunting. Hog hunting is a great thing because you can go out and hog hunt year-round. There's an epidemic right now with hogs. All through the South, there's areas that are getting taken over by hogs. They reproduce so fast. Within 3 months of a piglet, they can start having babies themselves. They get pregnant and they can have babies. And they can have up to 3-4 litters a year. So here we are in Texas. We're actually hunting at a friend's property. He's only got 60-some acres, but he's got hogs coming in every day. So he had set up these feeders so we could have the hogs come out during the day or just before dark, because hogs are nocturnal. They love coming out at night most of the time, but we wanted to get it on film. So he went out, he set up some corn feeders. So we sat on this ridge line overlooking this feeder, and when you know it, here comes some hogs, a whole family of hogs. Now, we're also getting hungry because we hadn't had meat out there for about 2 days at that time, and your body needs protein. The body won't survive without it. So as that hog comes up, I'm using a 308, and I make a good, clean shot. Here she is, nice little sow, good vittles. I'm telling you, you don't always have to get the great big ones, because the small ones, 80 pounds, are just right on the money when it comes to food. And that's what we're looking for here, some good vittles. Anytime an animal drops, that's what you want. So you want to use the right ammunition, of course, and you want good shot placement. Then later, I had Kyle Hicks with me out in Louisiana. So we went from dry desert heat all the way to wet, moist heat in the summertime in Louisiana. We boated into this one area because the water was really high that time of year. And it actually cut off all the access roads to this one whole big area for this hunting club. You want to talk about a really hot time? It was hot. I mean, as you're walking and you're just sweating. We get out there, we sneak through the swamps, we sneak through the woods, we get up on some higher ground, which is kind of nice for the feet, and then there's some hogs. And the hogs are out there feeding. And that hog just lined up, that sow, boom, one shot, one kill, down she went. We got a nice 125, 150-pound pig, good eating vittles. Now, hog hunting throughout the year is phenomenally good for you as any hunter. If you have the opportunity to go out there, do it. A lot of times, hunters get one opportunity a year to do what they do, and that's go out and harvest an animal. With hog hunting, you know, it helps hone some skills, your stalking skills, your shooting skills. You know, it works on those nerves a little bit, and more importantly, you get meat in the freezer. Well, here we are on a mission. We're gonna get ourselves a whitetail because we have an event on Sunday that we have to attend, and everybody is hoping to have some venison for good vittles. And our mission is to get venison for the tailgate party for the Pittsburgh Steelers game. No matter what it took to get it done, we did it. We actually flew into a little airstrip, which was pretty cool. You know, you don't get that chance all the time, especially a big guy like me. I'm in the back, and we're flying over the trees. We land on this little airstrip. We get out of the plane, and boom, we go on this property, and it's urban hunting. This one friend of ours actually has a cornfield out there because, you know, he has enough land within city limits to have a farmer come out and put corn out there. And they were having a huge problem with the deer, so we knew there was a good deer population. When I'm out there hunting, I'm actually hunting meat. This isn't Reaper Outdoors Trophy Show. This is Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. So it didn't matter if it was a buck or doe. And don't catch me on that one in the wrong way. I like getting big deer. I like getting mature bucks. But I also like shooting doe. We were actually scouting this area. We scouted a lot around this cornfield. We hunted some spots. Then we got in the cornfield, stalking around it, and we ran right into a doe. It was pretty cool because she was feeding, didn't even know we were there. About 20 yards away, I pulled back, and that shot actually hit a corn stalk, but got right in that vital area, like I talked about, that shot placement, bam, hit her, she ran off, we gave her some time, and down she went. Well, there you have it. Operation Urban Whitetail, an undisclosed location in Ohio. Mission success. So when we went to the tailgate party, everybody loved it. Everybody had a great time. And you know what? Mission was accomplished. And nobody sat there and asked how big the horns were. All they cared about was how good that meat was.
All right, this is where Reaper Nation meets Steeler Nation. Let's go.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWCharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Concrete Inc. Turn your concrete floor into a masterpiece. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. And Miltac Knives. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. And Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Well, right now we're going to talk about mule deer hunting out west. It's one of my most favorite hunts in the world. I've killed some major mule deer. One of the biggest deer I've ever got was a great mule deer in Nebraska. He was in rut, there was a couple mule deer doe out there. But then he came right in, put his head down, went right to those doe. That was his fatal mistake right there. Operation Sandhusker, complete success. As you can see, target down, target eliminated. We're gonna eat this boy up, we're gonna mount this rack, and we're gonna reap our rewards. About 200 yards on this other property here. So we're gonna parallel them up here in this ridge line. It looks like they're working this way. So we're on the move, Reaper 01, 3 on the stalk. You know, we've seen a lot of mule deer in Montana. Montana is open sky, man. I mean, that sky is coming over you. It's beautiful, beautiful landscape. You have mule deer out there running around, running havoc. We stalked in about 1,200 yards. Wasn't too bad, but it was bad enough where the grass is literally, in spots we were at, was this high. And that's not very high for a guy like me to hide. As long as you're still, as long as the wind's in your right direction, then chances are you're gonna get very, very lucky and have a deer come in. And that's what happened. Reaper 01 reaping his rewards. Now this mule deer, he's got a beautiful rack. Beautiful 4x4. Definitely a mature buck. You know, a lot of people go out there and you don't see a lot of groundhog and prairie dog hunting. Sometimes you do, and when you do, it's kind of fun. Check her shot. It's kind of fun to watch. It's even more fun to go out there and actually do it. Prairie dogs, but those things are like varmints, man. They're families. They're in the ground. As they pop up, it's like whack-a-mole, except you're whacking a prairie dog. You can kill like 100 of them, doesn't matter. Come out next day and they're there. When you hit these things, sometimes they'll fly up, flip around, and doom, down they go. And they are nothing but a nuisance. Cows or horses or sheep that have actually at night or even in the daytime gotten their hoof or leg stuck in a hole and broke a leg, and there goes, you know, meat. But that's that farmer's way of life. So anytime you can get out there as a hunter and ask a rancher or a farmer or a landowner, can I go hunt groundhogs? It all starts right there. And while you're out there hunting, be safe. You know, we always talk about safety. So if you have a shot at an animal And even especially groundhog and prairie dogs, sometimes you can get really caught up into the target. But you gotta know what's beyond that target. That bullet is not only hitting that target, but it's going through and it's going somewhere else beyond it. And pay attention to that. So you're practicing your long range, short range shooting, getting you ready for the big game hunt that's coming up that year. And you're working on trigger pull, your heart rate, your breathing, it all comes together. So as you can see, shooting groundhogs, shooting prairie dogs, many advantages to them. Not only eating, but also maintaining muzzle awareness, good shooting skills, good shot placement, all at once. Taking a shot, I'm on it. Well, this is the first time that I've actually worn the 1791 leather holster. It feels very, very comfortable, and the quality of work is outstanding. Double stitching the whole way through, and it's even reinforced on the front end where you need it so it holds its shape and form. You see the whole holster and everything moving? That means it's snug in there. It's not working its way out. This is a holster that I'm going to use on my hunts.
Reaper Ammunition and Lehigh Defense have teamed up to provide the latest technology in ammunition. Lead-free Lehigh projectile stability, accuracy. This ammo penetrates hide and bone, expands upon hitting wet tissue, maintains max energy in cavity, shuts down the central nervous system, maintains 60% of bullet weight for exit. Control your chaos, collect your kill. Reaper Outdoors Ammunition. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
I've been talking about ethical kills this whole segment. Now I want you to understand, there was a time when I actually didn't miss an animal, I hit it. I hit it wrong. I hit it in the hind end, and I felt horrible.
Not a good shot. Too far back. The sheep moved just a few inches as Ron released his arrow. This is archery hunting for you. Unfortunately, Ron has wounded the animal, and he is on the run.
I pulled back, and just as I released, that sucker moved forward. I hit him right in the back end, and oh, I was disgusted with myself. There was no one to blame except for myself. I was determined to get that animal and make sure he didn't suffer any more than what he had to. The rest of the hunt, it wasn't get on a new animal for the camera, it wasn't cut it. I wanted people to see it. You know what, if you're out there hunting enough, there's gonna be a time when you mess up a shot. And you know, when I mess up a shot, I hope to God I miss every time. Clean misses are way better than wounded. I think so. You did. Okay. Don't move. I don't care about the time, the camera crew, anybody that's out there. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going after that specific animal from that point on until we get him.
This is where the persistence kicks in. With a wounded animal on the move, Ron can either leave it be or pursue the target and finish what he has started.
All right, we just spotted him probably about 2 clicks out. So we stayed on him and stayed on him, and we searched and we stayed on him. We'd spot him, we'd get on him, we'd lose him, we'd spot him. Squeeze that release, and that arrow flew straight. And when it flew straight, it flew true, really hard hit. Yeah, that's a good shot. 32-yard shot, put the pin on him, whack. And I was never so happy about an animal getting killed in my life, because if I wound an animal, I'm on that animal for life. It doesn't matter. I will track it to the end of the earth and exhaust all my resources to make sure that we get a good, clean kill. Operation Stone, a success. And I'm here to tell you right now, this was a hard hunt. It started out about an hour into the hunt. We were on top of them, had a shot, took the shot landed back, and then the hunt was on because the shot was not in the right place. Rolled up through these valleys, up and through the plains, finally got back on this animal, and I'm here to tell you that we were successful. And this is how you're repaid in life if you're persistent. If you stay on it, and you will get everything that you strive for as long as you work for it. We worked for this animal today.
Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWCharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Concrete Inc. Turn your concrete floor into a masterpiece. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. And Miltac Knives. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media.
To me, when you're out there and you're calling animals and they react to you, how cool is that? I can think of two animals that I hunt that I just love going out and hunting them because of the reaction I get after calling. Number one is elk. When you're out there and you're calling elk and they yell, bugle back to you. They don't yell, they bugle. And when they bugle back, it is an amazing thing, especially when you have a couple through a canyon. It's a cool hunt. Elk, you gotta deal with the wind, you gotta deal with the terrain, you gotta deal with where you're hiding. Because elk can spot you, they can smell you, they can see you, they can even sense you. It's crazy. But if you're calling like you're one of them, how cool is that? You know, we did an elk hunt where I got a beautiful kill. It was a beautiful elk. And it was one shot, down it went, dead, good, but the meat was awesome. We talk about the meat and killing, but that hunt just will always live in my heart just because, you know, it concluded. We worked really hard to get there. We did everything we could to get on the animal, and we got on that animal. And when I squeezed that trigger, and that shot was true, and it hit right in that vital organ called the heart, and that front leg came up and he flipped over and went backwards. There's nothing better than that. Nothing better than that. Shot placement on an elk is vital because they're such a big animal. Let's talk about another animal that I love to hunt. And you can just get eaten up by these hunts. It's called turkey hunting. Florida style. Woo! We've had some great hunts in Texas, Pennsylvania. I mean, where else? We were in Florida this year. You know, sometimes you're successful and sometimes you're not. But when you're out there calling and you hear the gobble, that crack. Oh man, it is just get you pumped up, get you motivated, that you just want to continue doing it over and over. While you're calling, they're calling, and they're reacting to you. You're hoping you're talking their language. You know, sometimes I think I'm telling them to run away because they just shut off and go away. Other times, I hit the call and I use the same call and they come running in. It's like, hey, the dinner bell, or, you know, get over here, sexy, or whatever it is. This year was a really good year for turkey. I mean, one kill after the next. I'll tell you what, I'm very, very happy about this. Hunting reactive game is just amazing. We call deer, we do all kinds of stuff, but when it comes to elk and it comes to turkey, there's nothing more reactive. Now you've seen some great, amazing kills from groundhog all the way up to elk, reactive with the elk and turkey, you know, going out west, hunting mule deer. You've seen some whitetail. Whitetail bucks are the #1 animal that people go after and watch on TV and everything else. We don't want to be like everybody else. We're not going to be like everybody else. I will fail by being different. And being different means I want to bring to your living rooms, I want to bring to your computer screen, your phone, something different. I want you to learn, I want you to get educated, and I want you to get pumped up and ready to go out and hunt. Support hunters, support the laws that allow us to go out and do this stuff, and then fight for our Second Amendment rights. I want all that, and you know, most of all, respect those who allow us to do what we do in this great nation, because we are one of the very, very few countries in this world that can pick up a rifle, a handgun, a bow, and go out and hunt animals. There's countries that do that, but not like here in the United States of America. America's great, folks. Let's maintain and keep it that way. Get out there and do the things with Mother Nature and the freedoms that we're allowed by those who protect us, and support our veterans, support our first responders, and be a patriot. A patriot is anybody who supports this Constitution of this great country. Now I'm off my soapbox. I hope you enjoyed this show. I hope you got something out of it. Go to ReaperOutdoors.com. Go to our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Become part of Reaper Nation. Thank you for watching this episode. I'm Ron Bellin, call sign Reaper01. Out.
Closed captioning for Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to ReaperOutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. We'll see you next week on Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt.